Our kids' health is probably the most important thing to us. I know it is for me because I'd love for my children to be healthy all the time, but inevitably I know they're going to get sick. And I know for me personally, with my three boys, I'm always looking for answers to these two questions. Okay, number one, what could be wrong? And number two, where should I go for treatment? Well, here with some answers this morning is Dr. Wayne Guerra, Chief Medical Officer and co-founder of iTriage. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'm glad you're here with us because I'm sure those two questions you have probably heard a lot, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually developed this application from the experience of seeing 50,000 patients. Dr. Peter Hudson and I are both practicing emergency physicians. We use those experiences that we saw people struggle to answer those questions and build the application.
And so what is the answer to those questions? And I mean, how can moms make better healthcare choices and decisions? But here's the thing. Fast, quick, and in a hurry.
Absolutely. Can I show you?
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So it's an iPhone application, Android application. It's a free download. We were talking earlier about
headaches. My son does get headaches.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Headaches. So let's say you open it up and then you can look at symptoms. Click on our avatar and look at his head pain, and very quickly you can figure out and filter it for your child. What could be causing it? So let's say you're concerned that maybe it's a migraine headache, and you can click on that and very quickly find, what is the description of a migraine headache? What might the doctor do when I go see him? What kind of tests might they do? And then, most importantly, where can I get treatment? So you can click on Find Medical Help.
Oh, wow.
And it's really important because, there's many places to go to get care. Emergency department, urgent care clinics, retail clinics, or doctors. And knowing, what to do, where to go is super important because sometimes, as you can see for migraine headache, you can go to an urgent care or an emergency department. Well, there's a big cost difference between those two, right? And it's, maybe on the factor of...
Can you see the cost difference there?
Absolutely, yeah. You can click here and see the cost difference. It's a factor of 5 to 8, times higher at an emergency department than urgent care. The flip side of that is true. If you're looking at something more serious, you need to go to an urgent or emergency department and not an urgent care because you could get delay in treatment and delay in care. So let's go back, and then not only can you find out which type of facility or which kind of doctor is the right place to go, but we can help you find them. So let's say you decide you want to go to an urgent care, you click on it, and it's going to find your phone, find all those urgent cares around you. And then there's more information here. So let's say you want to know the hours of operation, you want to know when they're open, but you can actually make an appointment with urgent care.
That. You can make the appointment too. You have covered all the bases with this, and I have to tell you, I love the idea of having an app because I have my cell phone with me all the time, and so it's a quick thing I'm able to do. And I told you back in the green room about my son who kind of had been suffering from headaches lately, my 5-year-old. I didn't know what to do. He was 4 at the time, so you're like, what do I do? My baby's got headaches. We rush him to the emergency room. On the way there, I'm wondering all the things you just showed me on the app, right? I'm wondering, okay, so am I going to the right place? How long am I going to be there? I wish I could tell them I'm coming. So it sounds like what this app does is it really does kind of give parents that peace of mind.
Absolutely, because healthcare really happens between the doctor visits. It happens, when your son obviously gets a headache, or I know your other son plays football, gets hit in the head. Maybe he vomits once and now seems fine. What do you do? Is that a concussion? Where shall I go? What kind of doctor should I see? So it's very, very important for us to give people that information for the care and convenience and the peace of mind to make those decisions.
That is wonderful. I know that you've also got the website as well.
We do, itriagehealth.com, because people do want to look, online. It also works as a mobile website as well. We also have an iPad app. And so let's say your child's on a asthma medication, and it's kind of hard to remember that. You can store those things in the My iTriage section of our application, store the doctors that they use, and even some procedures that they might have had. So you can keep all that in one place and have it with you so that when you are out of your normal environment, go to an urgent care, you can show the doctor exactly what kind of things your child has experienced in the past.
I have to tell you, I think it's a terrific app. I've got 3 boys. We make a lot of trips to the ER, so it's always nice to know that now. And I also told him, you got to download this for me before you leave. You're going to do that for me, right?
Absolutely.
Do not forget. I'll chase you down in the parking lot. But again, it was so good to meet you. Thanks for coming by.
Well, thank you for having me.
And again, the app is called iTriage, and the website is itriagehealth.com. Be sure and check it out.